decided to do just an all of April haul this month because I picked up a little bit here and a little bit there. There was the Ulta 20% off sale, the Sephora VIB sale, and I had some coupons from the drugstore and things like that. So I did go ahead and pick up several things. I feel like I was pretty restrained with the VIB sale and the Ulta sale, but I did get something from each of those things. So I did try to wear as much as I could on my face today so that you guys could kind of see how these things looked on and how they performed. I'll give you any first impressions that I happen to have. So let's get started with Ulta because I actually can't remember if Ulta was actually in March, at the end of March, or in April. But either way, the only thing that I picked up from the Ulta 20% off sale was the Tarte Showstopper Palette. I love these face discs. I think they're super handy for travel. I think you get a great value for your money, especially when you're getting 20% off. And I usually really enjoy the quality of the products. You guys know that I use my Rainforest After Dark palette a lot, and I also use the mirror in it a lot. It's that same concept where it comes with a big mirror and lots of products. Sorry, I did not mean to blind you. These are the shades. This is another one of those palettes where they don't list the names for you on it, which is a shame. They also don't list them on the back. But it comes with this kind of white gold highlight, their Park Avenue Princess bronzer. Oh dear, I can't remember which blush it is, but a blush and then 6 shadows. This overall is a warmer toned palette. That blush is coming off much more pink, it looks like, in the viewfinder than it actually is. But it is a much more orange toned blush. It is what I have on my cheeks today. I like this, and I have played with this a lot. I feel like there's a ton of kick up with the highlighter, that both of these shades give you a bit of powder kick up. I am wearing this shadow. Well, let me tell you all I'm wearing. I picked this up from the drugstore. It's the Wet n Wild contour palette. And I don't feel like this has a good matte highlight, and that's something that's missing. When you put something that you could substitute the bronzer for, and I think it's a shame to miss out on that great matte highlight. So what I did was I took this highlight shade from the Wet n Wild Color Icon Contouring Palette, and this is in Caramel Toffee, I believe it's the only shade. And then I put that from lash line to brow bone. And then I did go ahead and use this as my transition shade, this all over the lid, this in the crease, and then this shade here to darken up the crease. So that's the look there. Oh, and I ran these two under, and then I used this in my inner corner. So I do like the look that it turned out, but I certainly think the Rainforest After Dark palette is better for me. I do tend to enjoy warm tone shadows, but I really enjoy cool tone shadows as well. And these do have a little bit more of what I like in a shadow. They're a little bit cooler. This is like a brownie gold as opposed to like a really bright gold. I'm so happy I picked this up. I hope this isn't sounding like I don't care for it, but it's just not necessarily the one I'm going to reach for the most. Like I said, this blush is a bit orangey for me. I think it's okay. I put it on with a bit of a heavy hand today to try to show you guys what it looked like. Okay, and here are just a few swatches. This is the highlighter, this is the lid color for me, and this is the crease color. They are really smooth when they swatch. Like I said, they do have a little bit of powder kick up when you stick a brush in them. And I just feel like this is such a stark white highlight that it's not my favorite highlight shade. It's certainly not something that I want to use on my brow bone because it does come off with quite a bit. I am wearing that on the top of my cheekbones today as well. Next, I did also go to the CCO. I forgot to tell you guys that I went to the CCO. I picked up, they had a little gift set of the Smashbox Photofinish Foundation Primer, which I have not opened. I had a bunch of samples of this, and I'm really not sure that I love this, but I did buy it because it had the Smashbox Photofinish Hydrating Under Eye Primer that seems to be all the rage right now. Both of these for under $30. So I thought that I could either sell this or give this to a friend if I decide that I don't like it while using my samples, but right now I'm still using up some of the samples. So the jury's still out on that one, and this I really do like. It has kind of like an eye cream applicator squeeze tube where you just apply it under your eyes. I apply my face primer, then I apply this. I just sort of leave my under eyes without the face primer. Then I apply this, and then I apply my Pixi Brightening Peach Color Corrector, and then today I'm not wearing a foundation, I'm just wearing the Bye Bye Redness by It Cosmetics, and then some of the other things that I have to show you guys later. But I really like this, and if you have a CCO nearby and can pick the setup, I think it's a super, super good deal. So moving on to Sephora, I was super good for the VIP sale. My beloved Hand Food and Soap and Glory in general are leaving Sephora. So this was on sale already, and then I got the additional discount. So I think I picked up about 4 of these. I really like them. I think if you guys are also fans of Soap and Glory or Hand Food or any of that stuff, they are going to move to a couple of other locations, like I think maybe beauty.com is going to carry them, or maybe drugstore.com. And they had said on the Soap and Glory website, I think that's where I found this, that would actually cost less than the products currently cost at Sephora. So I think that's a super good thing. And then I also picked up something that has been on my wish list, I want to say for at least 1.5 years, maybe 2 years. It's Benefits Dallas, and I don't know where I heard buzz that they were discontinuing this, but I figured I had to pick it up beforehand. This, they say on the Benefit website, is a bronzer, but I've been using it as a blush. It's nice. This is the swatch of Benefits Dallas, and I love it. I think it's really pretty. It's entirely matte. It's a bit of a mauve bronze, so it's something that you could run like kind of a little bit lower on your cheeks, sort of as a bronzer blush, and just go. I mean, I think it'll be perfect during the summer. I know a lot of people like it during the fall, but when you're doing a little bit less makeup, a product that can multitask like that is awesome. And the last thing that I picked up at Sephora was one of the double-ended Bite Luminous Cream lipsticks that I did not have. This one is in Lingonberry and Tangerine, and I had not picked it up yet because I'm not sure these are colors I'm going to wear a ton, but I love the formula, and for $12 plus the 15% off, I thought, what the heck. And I also don't have any orange lippies, and so the Tangerine kind of intrigued me a little bit. And of course it's more of a coral than a, you know, straight up orange. But there is the Tangerine color, and the other color is Lingonberry. So I love these, and when they come out with new ones, I like to pick them up. And that is everything that I got from Sephora. So the last stuff that I have to show you is from the drugstore. I actually did quite a bit of damage at the drugstore. Like I said, I picked up this Wet n Wild contour palette from Walmart. It has this contour shade right here and a nice highlight shade right here. Like I said, I am wearing the highlight from the Tarte Showstopper Palette today, but I am wearing this contour color. It is one of those that it would be difficult to mess it up because it does take a lot to build it up. But it is a nice shade, and it is really creamy. I'm super surprised. Let's see if I can get a better swatch for you right there. So I think if you're fair skinned like I am, it's a palette that you would absolutely enjoy if you can get your hands on it at a Walmart. The contour shade is a nice texture. Actually, they're both nice textures. The highlight shade is matte, so you can always go in with something else. You could use that to set your under eye. I have not done that yet, so I can't say that I recommend doing that. It is the contour that I am wearing today. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I feel like it would also be excellent for beginners. And then another thing that I'm wearing today is the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder in Translucent. I have been having some oily skin, which is hilarious because I always have super dry skin. So it comes with a little puff. It has a little bit of a sifter, but it's still going to be a huge mess. So I'm trying to find a powder that I can work with, you guys. I think this looks nice enough, but there it is there. I don't know how that's going to come off on camera, so we'll see. But I feel like it has a nice texture, really, really soft and finely milled. I don't feel like it looks cakey on my face. And so far, I mean, I didn't just put on my makeup, I put on my makeup a little bit ago. And I don't feel like I have a lot of oil coming through, but I don't feel like my face looks super cakey or flat. So I think it was like $3.50. Absolutely, if you guys are having some oil issues, this is nothing I've ever gone through, you guys. I always have dry skin. So I guess I'm having more of combo skin because I still have some dry skin, but I've definitely had some shine coming through. Part of that is probably that all the foundations I have, I buy for dry skin and are more suited to that dry skin. So I've been trying to work with not wearing foundations and that kind of thing like I am today. So let's see, the next thing and the last face product I got was the L'Oreal True Matte Blush in, I believe it's C12. Let's see, I think it's called Baby Blossom. Yes. So I have cool tone skin, which, you know, in MAC it's NW, which means not warm, which is true. I am not warm. And there is that beautiful, just cool tones, light pink. It's super smooth, you guys. So nice. It didn't kick up any powder when I did that. And I think it'll just be a really nice light baby pink there. I don't even know if you can see it. I can barely see it. There you go. I don't know. I think it'll be nice. Some things like this, I'm hoping, I haven't worn this yet, I just got it last night, but I feel like some things swatch like nothing and you're super unimpressed, other than the texture. The texture's great. And then you get them on your skin and they just bring that good life to your face. I never picked up Illamasqua's Katie. I have one Illamasqua blush, but I kind of think that might perform the way Katie does on a lot of people's skin, where it just brings a little bit of life to the face without looking like super blush face. So we shall see. And then everything else I picked up was lip products. I'm going to start with the liners because I am wearing this liner today. These are both Rimmel Exaggerate liners. They're a twist up liner and they have this awesome angled tip. So I already have East End Snob and I love it. You guys can check my Instagram. I swatched that compared to the liner in Exaggerate, which is the other one that I picked up. Oh, this first one is in Natural. And then I also picked up during the month Exaggerate, and I love this with my summer pink lips. So that's Natural and that's Exaggerate. Sorry guys, I brought you in a little bit closer. I figured my swatches might show up better that way, but Natural is what's on my lips today, along with one other lip product that I bought. I also bought from Rimmel the Pink Blush Keep Calm and Kiss Balm. I'm going to show you it with the lid on it because it's super cute. These remind you guys of anything else. These totally remind me of baby lips. However, I am wearing this over top, and I think two things are distinctly different. Number one, no real pigmentation to speak of. And the baby lips, I do feel like pack a little bit of a punch. Also, I don't think these are as glossy as the baby lips. So while it feels moisturizing and it feels great over top of a liner, if you guys want to wear a lip liner just as your lip color, which I do a fair bit these days, this might be a great thing because it's not going to add too much gloss, but it's going to be really comfortable. These were $2.50, so less than the baby lips. But if you guys want to see a comparison to the baby lips and a little bit of a review, let me know. I would be happy to do that. But it also, if you guys don't have any of those Rimmel Exaggerate liners, get yourself some. They're awesome. They're comfortable. They wear like iron. I ate 2 meals yesterday and I posted this on Instagram and I still had some left on my lips. So super happy with those. And another lip product I'm also super happy with, and I was a little bit surprised. I don't have a lot of Almay, but I believe this is one of their Butter Kisses. It's a Smart Shade Butter Kiss in number 10, Berry Light. This is what it looks like. I've been wearing the snot out of this, and I love it. I think it packs way more of a punch than I was expecting, just because it's, you know, Smart Shade, so I thought it would just be kind of a light wash of color that would kind of complement your skin tone. But it wears really nicely and it's really comfortable. I feel like the texture is somewhere between the Maybelline Color Whispers and the Revlon Lip Butters. The Maybelline Color Whispers being a thinner texture and these being in the middle, and then the Revlon being a thicker texture. So super pleased with this, you guys. I really enjoy it. If you guys have any, let me know which other shades to get. They smell like baked goods, or at least this one does. Super good. I like the way it smells on my lips too. It's not one of those that you get it on and you're like, I don't know. Really like it. I'm interested in getting the red shade. If any of you have picked up the red shade, please let me know. And then I also picked up one more of these CoverGirl Lip Perfection Jumbo Gloss Pencils. This is an Apricot Kiss. I think this packs more punch on your lips than it does in the swatch. But there it is there. I have a couple more of these, at least one more of these. If you guys are interested, I will probably swatch this with those on my Instagram. I think Instagram is a great place to get swatches. You can find what you're looking for when you're at the store. So I'm gonna try to put more of those up because I love swatches. But anyway, this is this. They wear nicely, they twist up, They were on clearance at my Walmart, or not my Walmart, at my Walgreens, some of them. So I did pick that up. I think it was $4. So if you guys are interested, go check those out. See if there are some shades that you're interested in. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, I did change my channel name and I also made an Instagram for that. Okay, and the last two things that I got also from Walgreens. My Walgreens was carrying the Jordana Modern Matte Lipsticks, and I've been kind of enjoying a matte lip, especially when you have something like this Rimmel balm to put over it that's not too glossy but makes it more comfortable to wear. I got two shades. I got Matte Pretty and Matte Classy. I have worn Matte Classy and it might be a better fall color for me. And this one I thought was a little bit, this is Matte Pretty, a little bit warm, and I don't wear a lot of warm lip colors, so I thought that might be a nice addition to my collection. And like I said, I have worn Pretty. It is a mauve dusty pink. There it is there, and they do have a little bit of sheen when they very first go on, but then they are matte on your lips. So I'm gonna throw this on over this liner so that you guys can see. You guys see that is a one swipe over each part of my lip. So I think these are really nice, and they do have a faint like vanilla scent, which is so nice. I love when lipsticks don't have that like weird fruity scent. Milani, you're doing all right, but it's not my favorite. Anyways, that is everything that I got in the month of April, or maybe a little bit in the month of March. I'm not entirely sure with that Ulta haul. It was sort of cruel of Ulta and Sephora to have their sales in the same month, but I'm sure they do it so they can compete for our business. Anyway, I think I made it out the other side without going too crazy. What did you guys pick up? Please let me know what you've been loving. If you guys enjoy hauls, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you have already, thank you so much. You guys have a great day.